Once you told me about money. We were talking about online dating platforms, and you said that having a decent amount of money is good for finding a woman. Can you explain this?
Of course, I'm always here to explain. I want to clarify right away that I'm not saying that all women are materialistic and that money can buy absolutely everything. That's definitely not true. However, today everything is organized in such a way that without money, you can't even buy a piece of bread. Everything, absolutely everything, that you see around us now, equipment, cabinets, the studio, your microphone, has its price. Telling a woman now that you don't have money is an immediate rejection, because for her, it doesn't make sense to engage with you if you're poor. She has plenty of admirers who are wealthier, and she won't be interested in you.
Does this mean that people who claim that money isn't everything are lying?
Not entirely. It's more like they have outdated views, and this mindset dates back to history. After all, in the past, for example in villages, it was possible to live a comfortable life without money if you could put the entire household into circulation. In the city, you don't have land, and you're forced to buy everything. These people just want to continue believing that, but if you think about it carefully, it turns out to be a certain way of looking at the world. Let's take an example of a well-to-do man from any city. What can't he afford thanks to money? Think for yourself.
Yes, basically, he can afford everything.
Of course, he can not only buy everything he needs with money, but also buy love. We won't discuss that there are still many women in the world willing to marry for financial reasons. And for a man, it really doesn't matter much, because everything in life sooner or later becomes routine. We'll discuss this in detail separately. So, what's the difference if a woman loves him when there's a high probability that in a relatively short time, she'll also stop loving her? For a modern, pragmatic person, that doesn't matter much. Instead, she'll focus on the woman's upbringing, how she takes care of herself, her interests, her style of dressing, and so on. If we're talking about a supported woman, she has to fulfill everything. But whether she loves you or not, that's not a very important question today. I also think that in your circle of acquaintances, there are well-off, single men. See how many women surround such men? Are you trying to say that it's not because they're rich, successful, handsome, and so on? But this is completely contrary to the worldview of a person who works very hard but earns very little. Such a person has neither the strength nor the time to take care of themselves or go shopping. Financially, they can't afford it. Let's look at people working in physically demanding professions. Unfortunately, they're not very popular among women, and I just mentioned the reasons, while middle-level and higher-level office workers sipping coffee with their laptops somewhere in a summer cafe drive modern women crazy. The more money you have, the more opportunities you have. Without money, there will be nothing. Where you get them from, that's solely your problem. Modern women don't worry about that. That's why everything revolves around money. It's inherent in everything. And there's no need to sing old songs about the main thing, that money isn't everything. For the vast majority, it's important, and I've provided enough arguments.